Hi. My name is Erica LaShawn. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome. It's 11 a.m. on the dot or whatever. It's 8:18:24. So I'll be struggling or whatever. So I'm like, but I do have something I want to talk about. But I just want to say, I go to the South Street Seaport in NYC on my lunch break. I do it every day. They kind of know me or whatever. It's a little spot. I took a nap there yesterday, Friday. It's Sunday. I'm off all week next week. Yeah, I'm gonna do a staycay. Next week, I'm gonna do nothing. Yeah. All right. So they kind of know me or whatever. So I took a nap or whatever. Anyway, anyway, South Street Seaport is an amazing place or whatever. So I just kind of go every day or whatever. Wait, my coworkers, two of my coworkers they spot me. They be like, "Ah," I'm like, they know me. So if my body come up missing, just bring up South Street Seaport. My coworkers may help find you to me. Anyway, so why did I do this? Oh my God, I just lost it. Okay, come on. Wait, nope. What's that? Okay. Oh, I lost it. Okay, so let's go into what I was gonna talk about. All right, I had to do this. Oh, and I'm afraid, y'all, cause winter is coming, fall is coming. Where am I gonna go on my lunch break? I can't go to the seaport. I even asked the bartender, cause it's you can lounge around or whatever. So I went to the bar. I was like, where? What do y'all do? It was a girl. She was like, I was like, do the ships still be out? And she was like, yeah. I said, but what about this open area that I be chilling at or whatever? They take it away. Where am I gonna go? I'm gonna be at my desk stuck, which is fine. All right, I had to do this real quick, and I just what prompted me. Oh, all right, let's keep moving. All right. I had to say this because it's on the back. I just did a video on the murderers. Just, I have to sort them out. I'm into murder, mayhem, and serial killing. I talked about that. If it's not for you, I don't want to trigger you. The door. Wait, who is this? I just did it, okay? All right, so now I'm on. Listen, Scott Peterson. Oh, Chris Watts. All right, that's what I did the other day. Chris Watts. Okay. So I'm doing this because I'm into this. And if you don't like it, the door. Okay. So listen, Scott Peterson. And I brought him in while I was talking about the other murderer. Now, this was August 15th. August 15th, 2024. Nicholas McIntyre. I'm starting to. All right, y'all. Mucinex. I gotta get back on my Mucinex or whatever. All right, Scott. What's your name? Nicholas. All right, Nicholas McIntyre. He keep pushing them out or whatever. I'm here for it. So, okay, so Scott Pete. Scott Peterson was the first murderer that kind of brought me into this murder, mayhem, and serial killing stuff. I'm not alone. There are people that they're into it. I said it before. I said it again because some of y'all don't know me and good. I'm into it or whatever. I'm into psychology and stuff like that. The brain, the mind. Okay, so Chris Watts, he annihilated his entire family. All right, so Lacey Peterson, Scott Peterson, real quick. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you know. And I do paper. Oh, oh my God. Oh my God. Listen. All right. I'm going to do this. I'm going to get off. I got to go, whatever. Scott Peterson. Okay. The headline said New York Post, August 15th. Years after he's convicted of killing pregnant wife Lacey, as he proclaims his innocence. Scott Peterson, the California salesman who murdered his wife and unborn son, says he was, quote unquote, a-hole for having an affair in the weeks leading up to the killing, but maintained his innocence as he spoke out for the first time since 2004 conviction. Peterson, 49, is serving a life sentence without the possibility of parole for the death of his wife, Lacey Peterson, who had disappeared while 8 months pregnant with their son, Connor, from their Modesto home in Christmas Eve 2002. I think this was the first murder case that I really delved whatever into. I was there. The court, I wasn't there. Yeah, calm down. Just watching it on TV, I was there. I got so wrapped up into it, I scared myself. So you got to be careful with this stuff because you can like get into it. And I was scared. It was like a horror film or something. And I talked about that in previous videos. I grew up on horror. Shout out to my brother Eric. I grew up on horror. So I just whatever. All right. While locked up at Mule Creek State Prison in Lone, California, Peterson recalled that the extramarital affair he had with single mom and massage therapist Amber Frey weeks before the murder was a quote-unquote terrible mistake. Quote-unquote is horrible. I was a total a-hole to be having sex outside our marriage, Peterson said. According to People, a week before a 3-part Peacock documentaries is set to launch on the infamous site. I'm off the whole next week. I'm off. I'm here for I'm gonna be dumping or whatever. Maybe not. Peterson claimed police and prosecutors ignored leads and used circumstantial evidence during his double murder in 2004. Lacey vanished in December 2002 and her body washed up in the San Francisco Bay 4 months later. I gotta get back on my mucinex. Sorry. Not far from the body of her unborn son, who was discovered days later. 2 strands of Lacey's hair collected from a pair of pillars on Peterson's boat were a key piece of evidence used to convict him of her murder. I'm gonna stop. There's a picture. I'm not gonna show you. This is 20 years later. They go Lacey. All right, so this is 20. I'm just saying. Okay. Prosecutors allege that Peterson dumped Lacey's body into the San Francisco Bay and used concrete anchors to weight her down, according to SF Gate. Peterson had claimed, I have sinuses. Peterson had claimed he was fishing in the bay on the day Lacey went missing. Peterson says he regrets not testifying during his trial, but is willing to 20 years later. Okay, let's stop here. First of all, what's your name? What is that? Scott. My name is Erica LaShawn. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome. Look, Scott. We all saw you. You dyed your hair. You had like 2,000 in cash in the car. When they stopped you, you dyed your hair. You was headed to the Mexican border. You had cash on you, all this stuff. Hold on. Quote unquote. But if I have a chance to show people what the truth is, and if they are willing to accept it, it will be the biggest thing I can accomplish now. But I didn't kill my family, Peterson said. Yes, you did. See, what you not gonna do? I think I'm triggered. During the 5-month trial, prosecutors characterized Peterson as a man who regretted becoming a father and killed his wife to get out of his marriage while not having to pay child support. Quote unquote, he didn't want to be a dad. Who's saying this? Quote unquote, he didn't want to be a dad, didn't want to pay child support, didn't want to pay spousal, and this is in the way he thought about getting rid of it. Former Modesto police detective John Buehler, Buehler, said in a trailer for the documentaries. Oh my God, there's more. Quote unquote, there is so offensive, like, quote unquote, that is so offensive and so disgusting, Peterson said, according to People. I certainly regret cheating on Lacey. Absolutely. It was about a childish lack of self-esteem. These are my sinuses, and I'm hungry and salivating. I'm not crying for you. Selfish me traveling somewhere lonely that night because I wasn't at home. Someone makes you feel good because they want you to have sex with you. I'm looking at a photo. Look at him. He behind bar. Look at you. Look at you. You can wear hats in jail. His sister-in-law, Janie Peterson, alleges that Lacey had a fatal run-in with burglars after he witnessed their crimes across the street and confronted them. That's what he said. He said somebody came and tried to rob them and took your boat. Okay. Oh, they took her in your boat? Okay. All right, Mucinex. Quote unquote, Scott lied about cheating and that was upsetting, Janie Peterson told the outlet, quote unquote, but he wasn't charged with infidelity. He was charged with murder. The Los Angeles Innocent Project took on Peterson's case in January. Mucinex arguing that I can't take it now. It won't work. Arguing that new evidence. I cleared up. It's back. Arguing that new evidence would show he did not commit the crimes. He did not commit the murders. I like when I sound hoarse. Anyway, Peterson appeared on a grainy video called Wearing a White Hat while in the prison's day room. He was sentenced to death and by lethal injection, but California's Supreme Court overruled the sentencing in 2020. I want to show this so bad. I can't. Okay, I will. I can't. Google it. I'm not safe. Excuse me. This is how I got into this. I watched this stuff. It was far. I was into the OJ trial too, but this one right here. Listen, Scott? We know what you did. Your mistress is somewhere suffering. You did what you did. You tried to run. You dyed your hair. You had cat. You had all stuff. Whatever. You did what you did. So now listen. Okay, convicted. Okay, years after he's convicted of killing. Oh, he's proclaiming his innocence. Child, we know what you did. We know what you did. It's been 20 years. It's over with. It's over with, sweetheart. You did that. I can't even bring up the baby's name. The baby had a name and everything. Mm-hmm. Right around Christmas. Then I can't. You called that girl and told that mistress you was in Paris watching the fireworks. Yeah. She got on there, did a press conference on you. She was like, look, y'all don't know, y'all. We've heard everything. So I just had to say this. So after years, he's still proclaiming his innocence. Sweetheart, we know you did it. You killed your wife and your baby. You're an annihilator. Let me get off so I can come back later being happy. Thanks, bye.